Oh man, check it out. That thing is crazy looking. Whoa, 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 what up? It's your boy Beans. SolarPunk Living, episode 2, day 2. We're going for a streak every day this month. We'll be out here picking up some trash. I'm on my way up the hill, past where I was yesterday, taking a little walk with the dog. I've got my gloves, my trash grabber. I've got another bag. Hopefully I'll be able to fill it up today. Well, hopefully I won't be able to fill it up because I won't find enough trash, but look, I'm walking and I've already found some trash. So, all right, let me get to it. Look at that. Good old aluminum can. At least it's not plastic. Ooh, all right, here we go. Check this out. Here's my little grabby bar. As you can see, it's broken somehow. I'm gonna have to take this apart. Hopefully I can fix it, but this would make me think of something right now, which is whatever you're gonna buy. As you can see, I stopped here to pick up trash right now. There's a bunch of plastic hanging out over here. But whatever you buy, just think about it, right? Because you're gonna buy this tool, which this tool is fine. It looks nice. But look, this end is plastic and this end is plastic, and which means if I can't repair this, I have now added more plastic to the waste stream. So, am I perfect as a human being? No. But can I strive to do better? Yes. Which means if I can't repair this, which hopefully I can, and it's just something stupid on the inside. If I can't fix this, it means that the next one that I buy, I'm really gonna have to think about, should I even buy it, or should I just wear gloves and pick this stuff up with my hand? I think the answer is probably pick this stuff up with my hand. But, you know, there you go. Right now, this is a dead piece of plastic. I'm gonna put it right here, and I'll make sure I get that on my way out. I'm definitely not gonna carry it with me the entire time though. So I'm gonna pick up all this plastic, and this is just right on the side of the road, so I'll grab it on my way out. And more plastic, more plastic. You try not to get mad at people because people want to do good. You have to remind yourself, people want to do good. They do. They honestly are trying to do good. But, you know, it's hard to do good when they make it hard to do good, right? Like, imagine if we just didn't have to worry about the plastics. If it was always just highly compostable materials, or, you know, if it's a plastic made out of some biomaterial, like, that will compost really quickly. I know that they make materials that compost really quickly now. And, oh my lord, look at that. Whew, more plastic. Not even gonna say it. Keep the plastic out of my balls 2024. Oh man, this is gonna be a nightmare. See what I mean? This is what makes plastic cleanup hard, because look, this is just... Like, it's not one piece of plastic, it's a ton of pieces of plastic. So I'm gonna have to turn my camera off because it's really hot out here today, and this camera is about to turn off from overheating. So I'll be right back after I get a bunch of stuff done and this phone cools off a little. So what makes it hard out here is the plastic gets everywhere, you know? Like, this is the ditch that runs along the road, so it's easy to get plastic out of here, right? It's gonna collect here naturally, but look at up here. Up here on the side of the hill, someone's bed sheet made it up here somehow, which makes me go, how much trash is just in here in this random patch of woods that you would think no one has been in or left any trash in? But yet here is evidence that we have trash. And you know, you might think to yourself, like, well, back in the day, this might have been made out of like some sort of cotton fiber or something relatively natural that could just kind of decompose. But remember, everything is plastic these days. I could tell just by looking at this fabric that it's not cotton. So if it's not cotton, it's definitely not hemp. This today, everybody, is plastic. You sleep on plastic, you're wearing plastic, everything is plastic. So just saying, it's crazy. No matter how much I think I'm gonna get clean out here, it's just more. And then because we make things out of plastic, it's like everything is plastic now. So yeah, anyway, I continue on. All right, here we go. So yesterday I was in a creek, and that creek is right there. This is the banks of the creek, and when it's really raging here during winter, this is all underwater up to here. This is still dry, but down there, full of water. Check this out. A nice big old tire and rim. So while they removed the horse trailer, they left this tire and wheel here. And I'm going to tell you, this thing has to weigh 200 pounds, basically. It is ridiculous. I am not sure how I'm going to get this out of here, but I think I'm going to have to come back with a truck, load this into the back of the truck, and unfortunately bring it to the house for now, because I don't know where I could honestly dump this right now. So anyway, I'll have to come back later and grab that. But yeah, what a bummer. So this is what makes it tough, because it's easy to carry out a bag of trash. It's hard to carry out something that weighs that much. So this is when you wish you had the government or somebody to help you out here, because this alone, it's doable. So don't ever give up, people. This is doable, but you know, it sucks, because you know, this is literally, this is not even like 10 foot off of the road. And so to think that how many rangers and people have driven by at this point and seen this but never picked it up is sort of disappointing, because this road is definitely driven by the Forest Service. So the Forest Service is just driving by this, ignoring it like it doesn't exist, when one of them could easily just load it in the back of their truck and haul it out of here, bring it back to their ranger station, and just leave it there. And then make it the ranger station's problem. Why is it my problem? Anyway, even though it's right here, I will take care of this. We will take care of this. Thank you, Verbs. Shout out the Verbs. Throw up the peace sign, which is also the V for the Verbs. Augie loves it. And yeah, I'm going to just continue up this hill. I'm trying to see how far up the hill I could go today. The creek runs right here. And then down here, it splits off from the road. And then it's really remote to get down to that creek again. So it's going to be a little bit harder for me. I don't think I can actually get into the creek anymore until I get farther up. And then we have water that crosses the road up here. And this whole part of the road up here there's no more housing until you're way, way up the mountain up there. So there is a chance that there's a lot of trash on the side of the road here, just because nobody really traverses this road too much. So anyway, I continue on up the mountain, day 2. Okay, here we go. I found a nice cable, steel cable down here. So, you know, the hard part is making sure I don't somehow die on the way down there. Okay. I don't know if this thing looks like it's going to be a nightmare to move. Oh, man, this is way bigger than I thought, too. Ooh. This is going to have to be a comeback for a later one, because I'm definitely going to have to come out here and cut this into pieces. But macaroni, look at this while I'm out here. Ooh, pretty cool, I must say. Quite impressive looking flowers. I'm not sure what these are, but I like them. Oh, yeah. Okay, while I'm out here, I can't not go try to get to the creek. So let's see if I can get a little action over here at the creek and see how the creek's, see if we see any trash down here. I don't even know where the creek is in relation to here, other than this direction. Wow, I don't know what this is, but it looks cool. Got a nice carpet of it everywhere here. It's going to be a long way that way. I don't believe I will be able to get to the creek at all, but it smells amazing out here. Here's a Pacific madrone tree, one of my favorite trees out here. It is, check out the color of this bark on this tree. It is amazing. And look at the size of these leaves too. It's a very tropical looking tree for being in a, you know, what looks to be a traditionally pine forest, mixed conifer as it would be. And yeah. All right, I'm going back up the road. All right, as you can see here, this is what it looks like after the wildfires have come through and basically just matchsticked all of these. As you can see, there is no more tops of these trees. Most of them are now littering the side of the road at this point. And the undergrowth is coming back. which you would think is good. And yeah, sure, it's great. The problem is that stuff burns too. So when it gets really dry later this year, all this bush and brush and these small tiny trees, which after a fire, the tree that comes back the quickest will be the Pacific Madrone. And then right there, you've got an oak tree. So basically what's going to happen in this is this will now go from mixed conifer into a ton of Pacific Madrones. And the one thing about Pacific Madrones is they're pretty prolific. And so they're going to take over the area relatively quickly. So the majority of the trees up here, besides this little oak right here, are all madrones. And when one madrone dies, like 5 madrones grow under it. So this whole area will eventually look completely different because this will turn into madrones. And even right here, you'll have another similarly colored plant growing, which is this is some sort of manzanita. I don't quote me on that, but it grows a really nice, you could see here, a nice red, cool looking trunk. And the thing about that is, though, it burns really, really, really hot, and it's because it's really dense. So it's cool because you get a bush that you could burn for firewood, but at the same time it burns so hot, you've got to watch it when you're using it. So there's a trade-off for everything. And yes, the forest regenerates itself for sure, but it won't come back necessarily as the same forest as it was before, because the trees that will dominate will be different, because they'll be the ones that take advantage of the fire the best and the quickest, which right now in this, you can see right here, this whole thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 madrones, and there's a bunch of madrones that are grown back from where those got burned out. So yeah, it's a little lesson about the Shasta Trinity Forest. Last year, the top of this mountain burned for a month plus, and so it burned also the year before. So thank you, climate change. I'm not blaming anybody. Blame who you want, doesn't matter to me. There's no reason to go blaming people for climate change. It's just time to, do what we got to do. That's all we're doing, right? Just do what we got to do, like we always do, right? We will come out victorious because we're smart. We're smarter than climate change. And yeah, by the way, today it's pretty hot, by the way. And you can see here, what's crazy is somebody was cutting down some trees. Here's another one. It's cut down and left here. So this is just more tinder to burn, when the next fire comes through. So I might actually come up here and take the truck and cut that into firewood just so that it doesn't go to waste. Anyway, all right, onward I go. Yep, just continuing on. All right, got that. Anyway, like I was saying, you don't have to start an organization or something crazy. Just get out there and pick up some trash. So simple, yet so effective. And then think about things that you buy. I think that's the other thing that I learned today, right? It's like, is my little garbage picker-upper just going into the plastic waste stream now? Did I just become the guy adding more plastic to the world unnecessarily? Offsetting it by picking up trash, but still more plastic. So we're all guilty. We could just try our best, though. I want to say that's the one thing that we all have to realize. It's we can't be perfect, but we could do our best. And that's all that I think we should be trying to do. And it seems hard, but there's always free time. Think about all the free time people had. Here's my plan. By the way, I'm going to leave this garbage bag here, and then I'm going to come back and pick these up here with the truck, so I don't have to carry it all the way back to the house. So, does that make me lazy? No, it might make me lazy, but it doesn't, hopefully. Anyway, here we go. I don't even know what I was talking about. We're just walking through the woods. All right, well, back at the creek again, on my way to go pick up the truck so I can go and grab that wheel and tire. And I left my bag of garbage with it, so I'm gonna pick that up at the same time. The dog was having a fun time because it was so hot out, so I'm pretty sure he's about to go dip in the creek again. Where is he? Ha! Augie boy! A good boy. Yeah, the dog loves it out here, but it's so hot right now, and the fact that he has black fur isn't helping because it's just absorbing the heat, but he knows how to cool off. Alright, I'm going to grab the truck. Oh, I made it. Here was the tree where the tire is. There's the truck, there's the tire. Now I'm gonna put the tire in the truck. Alright, well, tire's in the truck. Bag of trash is in the truck. Day 2 of every day of July, picking up trash. 30 days of trash, brought to you by the Verbs, VRBS.BUILD, Verbs.BUILD. Check them out, go support them if you can. And also, I want to give a shout out to Joe Brewer from Regenerate Barichara, once again for the meditation, death meditation today. Think about, what is your legacy going to be when you die? What do you have to do to get ready for that? What do you have to change in your life to make your legacy something that you want it to be? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Don't work too hard. I'm going home. See you soon. Peace.